Okay, welcome everyone. My name is Robin Elander. I'm the Executive Director for Downtown Santa Barbara, and we're here for another Downtown Business Spotlight where we highlight different business owners and different people who are doing incredible things in our downtown community. So today we're here with Judie Lugo from SB Pal. Welcome, Judie. How are you doing today?
Great, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us. And then Meghan Salas, who's the parking program supervisor with the city of Santa Barbara and has some really exciting new initiatives going on. So, and then our organization, Downtown Santa Barbara, also has some fun Halloween activities planned. So today's going to be all about Halloween and the things that are happening, but also a little bit about some other initiatives that are happening. So Judie, do you want to start first? Tell us a little bit first, what is SB Pal?
PAL is the Police Activities League, and we are a community nonprofit that works in conjunction with the police department, city parks and recreation, and other great organizations in town to provide free after-school programming for teens 11 to 18. So we run a teen center on the corner of Chapala and Victoria. It's a beautiful historical landmark. It's 101 years old this year. And that's where we operate all of our free programming for academics, mentorship, and leadership.
Beautiful. And I know you guys do so many things and have collaborated with our organization and many others locally. What do you have planned for this year's Halloween?
Our teens actually have a trunk or treat that they put together where we expect about 1,000 to 1,200 people to come through. And it's what's unique about our trunk or treat is that we have law enforcement agencies from all over Santa Barbara that come and put together their trunks and give us some community information about safety, as well as our fire department and other community organizations. There is a competition, a friendly competition, but there's a competition for the best trunks. So we would love to see all of the community come over and vote for their favorite trunks.
Oh, so fun. And where exactly does this take place?
Right behind our building on 1235 Chapala Street. It's called the Spencer Adams parking lot. And I'm sure that Meghan can help us find the right parking locations for all of our community to park, but we always encourage everybody to please walk, wear bright colored clothes, but please walk and join us at our event and then go downtown to get a bite to eat and just have a great family night. It will be in that whole parking lot right behind us, and we're expecting about 25 trunks giving out candy to all of our families' activities and great photo backdrops.
Oh, beautiful. And so who are these folks that are having the trunks? It's some police members,
Yes.
but it's also families of the kids, or whose trunks are
Not families this year, just because our space is a little bit smaller than the year before, but we have the Santa Barbara Police Department. We have the Records Department that's coming and doing a really great backdrop as well. We have some volunteer officers that are coming and doing their own trunk. We have fire, Harbor Patrol is joining us. The Airport Patrol is joining us. Sheriffs are joining us. Highway Patrol is joining us.
Wow.
And along with some other great community organizations that will be coming together.
Oh, beautiful. Well, that's going to be so fun. How many years have you been doing this?
So we actually started in 2020 during the COVID pandemic when a lot of things had shut down in town. So we did our first trunk or treat in an effort to provide families with just something during this really difficult time. And since then, it just ballooned into a really fun community event. And it slowly became something that's a little more Cops Kids community oriented.
Love it. Well, such a cool new tradition. Thank you for sharing about it. And Meghan, you've got something new that you've been working on. Tell us about this Adopt the Block program downtown.
Yeah, so this is the first year that we have the Adopt the Block program. And basically what it is that any group of anybody, whether it's coworkers, friends, a business, we have a school, our team, the city, is adopting a block of State Street and decorating it for Halloween. Our team really loves Halloween and is really looking forward to making this an excellent Halloween on State Street, bringing lots of people down here. So this was our way to not just get it decorated, but get the community involved in decorating. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. And I really see it being, I hope to see it become a new tradition for people. Every year Santa Barbara has so many wonderful traditions that families get to get involved in. And I hope this is the next one. The people really look forward to adopting their block and decorating it for Halloween. We have a little competition that we're doing between them. So there'll be some little treats for the most creative block. But it's gonna be a lot of fun. So we're out decorating this weekend, and the decor will stay up for 2 weeks, and then it'll come down. And we do still have a few blocks left if anyone is still interested and can quickly put together an idea.
Ooh, well, that's super awesome. So if someone wants to still put together an idea, what should they be thinking about as they propose something?
So there are, our website is santabarbaraca.gov/Halloween on stage. And there is an application there. There's also a little video that kind of talks about where you'll be decorating, and some rules for decorating so that we don't damage anything and so that we're also being environmentally conscious. There are some materials that we're not allowed to use, which is good. Keep it safe and clean. But otherwise, it's really whatever you can imagine. We're trying to keep it on the family friendly side. So spooky, not scary. And we're decorating the public right of way. So there's the planters, the areas between the planters, not the actual sidewalk. And then a small portion of the street outside the fire lane is also up for grabs. So every block kind of has different, vignette opportunities. So it's really whatever you can come up with.
Beautiful. Well, I think this is one of the most fun, interesting, creative ideas that I've heard that the city is coming up with. When you brought it up to me a few weeks or months ago, I was like, this is fun. So I'm excited to see what people come up with. And this is an incredible compliment for something that we have an annual tradition doing. We have a downtown safe trick or treat every Saturday nearest Halloween. And so this year, we will probably have 60 plus businesses, is usually about how many businesses participate, all handing out candy. They decorate their businesses significantly. There's a business decor contest that is currently revving up, and there's significant, friendly competition for that first, second, and third prize. So we're excited about that. We want our community members to sign up to participate in that as soon as possible. So I'm meaning businesses, members of the public who want to bring their kiddos downtown. It's easy and fun. You don't need to participate, like sign up or anything. You'll just go door to door. It's from 3 to 6 on Saturday, the 28th. And all you'll need to look for is the trick or treat signs in the windows. There'll be balloons outside of each business that are participating, and also some fun extra decor from this Adopt a Block program. So we're really excited about all of this. Lots of stuff going on. What other things, Judie, are coming up for PAL that you might want to share with the community?
Our teens are actually bringing back the haunted house. We used to have a haunted house pre-COVID, and this year they've decided they're putting it together. So our whole facility has turned into a haunted house, and that'll be happening on Friday, October 31st, between 6 to 9 p.m.
Ooh, well, that's exciting. So is that just for the students and their families involved in PAL, or is that open?
No, there is a 13 and over fright level.
Okay.
You can be a little younger than that. Just know that all of the decorations are oriented to 13 and over, and it's open to whomever would like to come through our spooky hallways.
Ooh, I want to do it. I'm excited. Meghan, anything else that you want to share that's happening? I believe you have a community survey out right now. Is that true?
We do. We have a community survey out. We are looking at the parking operations and also our funding models going forward. Our system right now in our parking project is end of life. And so we are going to be replacing all the equipment, and want to find out from the community what they want to see. How do you want to interact with the parking? What are your priorities? What aren't your priorities? So we can make sure that we approach this in a way that really responds to what the community wants to see, but also make sure that we are financially sustainable going forward, so that we continue to serve the community and to help bring people downtown.
And you've also been doing some other community initiatives as well, things like games nights and other things. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the really fun one we have coming up for Halloween is called the Ghouls Night Out. It is a group of local podcasters have this wonderful podcast called the Ghouls Guide to Santa Barbara, where they tell stories, haunted, spooky type stories of things, mostly true events that happen in Santa Barbara or area. So on the 27th, so the same night as Trunk or Treat, they will be doing a live podcast taping on State Street at the corner of De La Guerra and State Street.
Oh, cool.
They'll be telling, I believe it is a series of 3 haunted State Street downtown type stories. And they'll be taking them for their podcast. That starts at 6 o'clock on the 27th, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Their website is Ghouls Guide to SB if you want to check out any of their
Okay,
other
Ghouls Guide to SB, love it.
to their other episodes. So that's going to be a really fun activation. We also over the summer did have a series of game nights on State Street in front of the art museum that was hosted together with the library. So that was a really big hit. I'm sure we'll be bringing it back next summer. But yeah, we're having a lot of fun coming up with ideas for how to help bring people downtown and really, bring life to State Street. I have 3 kids, so I really focus in on family friendly, all family age groups, things that the entire family can do together and be interested, which is why I'm really excited about this podcast. Because it will entertain everyone from my 5-year-old to my 17-year-old. So yeah.
Wonderful. Well, I'll just share a couple other things that the downtown organization has coming up. So we're continuing with our dance activity nights. So we have 2 more weeks, one tonight, the 18th from 5:30 to 8 o'clock. We have a kicking country line dance classes in front of the Night Lizard, and they're free to participate in. So if you're just interested in learning how to do a community dance, get a little bit of a workout, lots of fun there. And then also on Wednesdays, continuing to November 15th, we have salsa nights. So people are learning different salsa or bachata or Latin. It's actually called Latin nights. It's sort of switched from salsa nights to Latin nights. So there's a number of different Latin dances that are being taught. So from 5 to 6, you can take a free class in front of California Pizzeria, and then enjoy free and open dancing until 8 o'clock. So we invite the community to check out these things on Wednesdays. And then we are in the process of scheming up all kinds of different, a whole month and a half of a downtown extravaganza of holiday activities. So we're going to hold you in suspense until the next show about what we're doing with that, but lots happening for the holidays. And then, Judie, is there anything else coming up that you want to share about PAL that's happening in the near future, or just that you'd like to share about the organization?
It's a common misconception that PAL is funded through the city government or police department, but we are our own private nonprofit. So we do rely on community donations to be able to do what we do and remain free for our teens. But we have so many teens that are coming using the facility as need basis. So if you have a teen that needs help with homework or wants to be a part of putting together Trunk or Treat or the Maze, we are offering community service projects for all upcoming community-oriented projects.
Beautiful. Sounds good. And I'll just share lastly that the downtown organization has started back in the 70s, and our whole purpose is to promote and activate to create a thriving downtown experience for both our visitors, residents, and businesses. And so we're doing quite a number of different initiatives to do that. You can check out our website at downtownsb.org to see our 1,700 businesses and lists of categories. If you're starting to think early about the holidays and you're looking for all things women clothing or all things men's shoes, you can find them on our website, as well as all of our events, upcoming programs, things about Halloween. And so I invite you to check that out, as well as things to explore what's happening in terms of community initiatives like the downtown master planning process that the city is putting on. We have a weekly e-newsletter that goes out about what's happening downtown. So if you're not on that, you're missing out, because there are so many things happening and we want to make sure that you're aware of them. And this is a a collaboration between the downtown organization as well as the Santa Barbara Independent that puts on this business spotlight series. And before we wrap up, any last words you want to share, Megan, with anything else coming up that we should be keeping our eyes out and ears out for?
The only other thing I have to share is that fairly recently we released what's called the local to weekender parking permit. So come down and enjoy all of these things that we're talking about. Local Santa Barbara County residents can purchase a weekender's permit. It is $100 for 6 months and gets you unlimited parking every Saturday and Sunday during that 6-month period, $100. So at santabarbaraca.gov/parking, there's more information on that, but that would be a great way to have your parking covered to come downtown and enjoy these activations and events downtown.
Yeah, so smart. And if you're curious to learn what is happening in the master planning process, join us on Monday, the 23rd at the Falconer Gallery at the Santa Barbara Library for the State Street Advisory Committee meeting to learn about the different things that are being proposed as part of the long-term planning process. So we want the entire community to get involved and to give their input and to really be engaged in this process, because it's an opportunity for us to create a new and really special experience for future generations. And so we want to make sure that through community initiative and through community engagement, we get that right. So you're invited. Again, the website is downtownsb.org, and we'll see you all next time. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.